So hello guys and welcome in my first weird video on my channel. As I mentioned, today I want to show you my computer. Then we take a look on the BIOS and overclocking of my CPU. Actually just the pictures because I can't take a video from. But no more talking. Let's take a look on that beast. No, I just want to show you the Mystic Light software and how it works. What is disappointing little bit is just 7 colors to choose from. It's just the budget motherboard, so it can be expected for the price. But when they implement something into the motherboard, I expect the full support of their software. It's really weird for me, I can't just choose my color because we have the 14 for RGB and we can't customize it for ourselves. So there is also flashing, double flashing and breathing effects, but that's all. And I can't even choose if I want to put one effect on the motherboard, an RGB light, and second for the graphic. It's synchronized and I can't change it. So if you want RGB colors on your setup, this motherboard is just not right for you. But we still not finished with the computer. Let's take a look from the back. So finally we get into the interesting part of the video. What is important before entering the BIOS? First of all, you must set your mood into the romantic and very relaxing state of mind. Because when you do something wrong, like increasing voltage of your CPU too much, you can find in situation like, well, my CPU just burning and my house is just burning and I don't have water because I'm living in a desert. And that's the time when the calming your mind is very important. You will just watch or run, but you will survive. Okay, stop talking about that. It become more weird than I mentioned. So first of all, you want to set your CPU ratio into 50. If you don't want to run all the time on the maximum frequency, you can change the CPU ratio offset and then you will see the difference in the Windows or the Linux, I don't know. What's next? CPU core voltage. That is your thing. You can reach 5 GHz on some CPUs easily and on some it's a bit harder. It's also called silicon lottery and you have to have a little bit of luck when you're getting your CPU. Some of these types of CPU can't reach even 4.7 GHz without going too much in the voltage. So for me 1.25 worked very well. When I try to decrease this voltage, I get into the troubles with freezing my Windows. And the last setting for your overclock is load line calibration, what is also important. I see the video on YouTube when someone don't set this up and find the burning CPU after. So better to set it manually. And just a fast look on my setup of fans in the case and CPU. Okay, thanks for our sponsor Audio Jungle, and let's move on to the software in the Windows. So let's check the next thing on my list, what is RTSS settings, showing graphs in the left top corner as you can see in my videos. But first take a look on my overclock of the GPU. What is power limit on the maximum, temperature limit it's locked, so as you move it moves both. Core clock is plus 150 and memory clock 650. So that's basically maximum at the moment with these drivers. So you can't go much higher because you will crash in games and you get the fragments, maybe fragments not, but it will just not work. Your game can crash at any moment. So let's get to settings. This RTSS, Review Statistics, you will get installed with the MSI Afterburner. So you have it, you don't need to activate. It's disabled until you set some settings for show on the screen. So you can do it by clicking on the settings and monitoring. And this needs something else? No. So just monitoring, and here you can see all the settings you can show on your screen. So when you click on the show on-screen display, it's already in that. You just need to OK, and then your review statistics will show up. Some settings you can also show on your panel in the try, so you can just click here, show in try icon, and as you can see on the right top corner I have the temperatures to watch all the time I running in the Windows, so I can see CPU and GPU temperature and what to say. So if you want to group your settings under some name, I will show you how to do this. So let's try to run something where we can see my settings as it is now. Running the Heaven benchmark, and I can see anything in my laptop corner, so I enabled it. Why it's not working? So you have to go just into the review statistics to the try like this, and you can click on the show on screen display, and then it's enabled. But sometimes you just want to do it right in the game, so that's the option you can set in on-screen display. It toggle on-screen display, and when you press your shortcut, it is enabled and disabled. Show maybe. Probably not working when I recording, sorry, but it works. That grouping things, as you can see I have my own name, what you can see in your settings. It's i5 CPU and GTX 1050 Ti. What I do for this, I just selected the all CPU settings I want to have under the one group, and just change the override group name to your own, what you want to have. I can change it maybe double K, triple K. Okay, so that's okay, and we see it's now separate from the next group. So let's change it back 1K, and now it's back in order. You can also drag and drop, up, down, and it changes the location position for the better orientation. Okay. So that's all for Riviatono statistics. This is how to set up, and you can start doing your own benchmarks. So this video probably already taken 10 minutes of your life, so let's move it to the end. And the last things I want to show you is the benchmarks. It will be Cinebench R15 and Unigine Superposition for overall scores of my hardware. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you liked it. If you do, hit the like button. If not, hit that dislike button very hard.